Today we continue our Hidden Behaviors of Loneliness series, subtle patterns that are easy to overlook. Here's one that might seem like the opposite of loneliness. They're always busy, always doing, always fine. They volunteer, work late, take on extra projects. From the outside they look engaged, but sometimes busyness isn't about thriving, it's about escaping. Why? Because loneliness doesn't just make people feel bad. As we discussed, it activates the brain's threat detection system. Specifically, it affects regions like the anterior and posterior cingulate cortex. Those areas of the brain involved in emotional pain, social processing, and self-reflection. When we're lonely, the anterior cingulate cortex lights up, much like it does in physical pain. It's part of the reason that loneliness feels so distressing, and why people instinctively reach for distraction. At the same time, the posterior cingulate cortex, tied to self-reflection and our internal narrative, shows structural changes in lonely individuals. It becomes harder to make sense of our social selves or to see ourselves as connected. So people stay busy, not to connect, but to avoid the ache. But distraction is not the same thing as connection, and the longer it continues, the more the disconnection deepens behind the mask of productivity. Try this. You've been doing so much. Who's supporting you through it all? That one question might be the pause that lets the truth surface. How might we help people trade constant motion for real connection? What would it look like to make room for stillness and belonging? Because sometimes the busiest people are the loneliness. I hope you're finding this series helpful as we all try and build community and stay connected. If you want to learn more about conversational behavioral intelligence and our social quotient, reach out to us at Clutch. Thank you.